Hi, my name is Christopher Whitaker. I'm with the Smart Chicago Collaborative. Today I'm with Tom Schenk, who's the Chief Data Officer for the City of Chicago. Tom, can you tell me a little bit about your role with the city?
Yeah, I'm the Chief Data Officer, so I think strategically about data on a day-to-day basis. We have been collecting data for 10, 15 years and storing that data into databases, and now we're able to actually use that information for a variety of other purposes to improve the quality of life for residents and improve the efficiency of city operations. So as soon as we take that data and put it in a database, we make it publicly available online through our open data portal. We use it internally to create reports, and we also use that data to do advanced analytics and advanced research to improve the efficiency of city operations. So we try to get the technology structure in place, we try to have the personnel in place, so we can use that data to improve the city.
Awesome. So y'all have been working on a lot of different projects. Can you tell me about some of the work that the Department of Innovation and Technology has done?
Absolutely. So we've released a number of projects, and we've released a lot of projects as open source projects. A couple months ago, we released the ETL Utility Kit, which is an open source project that allows other cities to automate publishing their data on their open data portals. So instead of manually updating data on your data portal, which is arduous, and as the number of data sets grow, it becomes longer and longer and harder to keep up. Well, if we automate that information, we automate that publication, then it allows data portals to grow without having the burden of becoming larger. We've also released Metalicious, which is an open source data dictionary, and it's one of the only user-friendly data dictionaries that exists in the world. And the project can be deployed in other cities that allow people to take a look at what data you actually have within the city. We've also released R Socrata, which is a combination of things we like a lot here, open data and also R, our favorite statistics software. And R Socrata allows us to easily download data from Socrata data portals. So we can load that into R, make it a bit quicker, save some of our burden. And we've made that open source as well, in addition to other projects that you can find on our GitHub page.
That's fantastic, and that's at github.com/Chicago.
Yep, that's right.
So it sounds like the city's made a very deep commitment to open source. Why does the city feel that that's important?
Absolutely. So a lot of people feel that we should release open data because it's the public's data. You know, it was financed by the public, it was collected by the city, but it was collected using taxpayer dollars. Well, it's the same thing with many of our software projects. We develop the projects to help ourselves to improve our operations, but they were funded with taxpayer dollars, they were funded with grant dollars. So we take those projects and share our notes with everybody else and make it available using an open source license. And it's a way for people to take a look at our notes to get the same efficiency that we're able to get using public funds.
That's fantastic. So one of the things that y'all have been working on is this smart data platform. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Absolutely. So when we want to use research on a day-to-day basis, we need to get research across the entire city. And we have over 30 departments. We have 33,000 employees. We have a big city that we need to cover. Hundreds of lines of businesses that the city does on a day-to-day basis, from plowing streets to picking up garbage. All these aspects, education and public safety. So how do we propagate research across the city? Well, we need research to take place within each individual departments. The Smart Data Platform is going to allow business users in departments to do more advanced analytics on a day-to-day basis without needing a statistics degree.
That is fantastic, because I myself am not a math major, so that sounds like it'd be tremendously useful. So my understanding is that you're actually hiring someone to help you with the Smart Data Platform.
Absolutely. So we've assembled a team that is working with Smart Data Platform, which consists of a variety of different things. And we have a new position called a Senior Database Analyst. But unlike what the title exactly says, this position is actually going to be working closely with the research team and also each individual department throughout the city of Chicago to make sure that we carry out advanced analytics that's actually applicable to the departments.
That sounds exciting. What skills are you looking for this position?
Absolutely. This position is going to be a go-between between the advanced analytics team, who they'll be working with quite a bit, and the actual individual department. So we need somebody that can talk to people and talk to a diverse set of people. So on the one side, talk to researchers, people who know data, people who know statistics, and talk to the people who work on a day-to-day basis who may not be familiar with data, but they know their job, they know how the city operations work. And we need to make sure that the research that we're doing is matching the day-to-day business processes that's happening within the departments. Because if it's misaligned, then we might not be using research to actually help improve operations, and we want to make sure that both teams are in sync with each other.
Definitely. So, the position is not the most high-paying job in the world. Chicago, it gets cold here. What makes this job special?
Absolutely. You get to work with the city. You get to work, and not just the city of Chicago, but you get to work with the city, the infrastructure, the people. You get to step out of your house on a day-to-day basis and see things happen around you. If you ask yourself, I wonder why that happens, or why is this so inefficient, you get to walk into work and you get to solve those problems. Right? You're going to be right next to the departments that are going out, plugging in potholes, that are going out clearing our streets, keeping garbage off the grounds, building up houses, zoning the areas across the city of Chicago. I mean, you're going to be so close to the city, you're going to be able to feel its heartbeat. And working in Chicago is a great place. Not only are we a leader in analytics and using data, but you actually get to see the city. And during the summers, as we all come out from the winter gloom, we get to go out to the number of neighborhood festivals that we have across the city, the rich cultural vibrancy of each one of those neighborhoods. You get to see people from across the world who've moved to Chicago, including our civic development community, which is vibrant and robust from people from all across the United States. You get to see our beaches that we have against a lake so large you could confuse it for an ocean. You get to not only see the city in the sense of you get to see the building and the architecture that's behind us, but you also are going to be able to feel the city by working so closely with it on a day-to-day basis.
And it's not just, project isn't going to impact Chicago. This is going to have nationwide implications, isn't it?
Absolutely. The Smart Data Platform, as I mentioned, is a way to allow analytics to take place in more places and not be as dependent on researchers. And so we can see, as we release this project as an open source project, we can see other cities adopting this as well. So the code and the operations that we've done in technology-wise is going to be able to spread to other cities and to other locations.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much, Chris.